You see what they're trying to do, right? Trying to like wipe my memory right now so that I don't tell you the message the way I want to tell you it. From the start, I want to say that Freemasons are terrorists. They're more than terrorists. They're inner terrorists, satanic terrorists. You see, right now they're playing with my energy. They're trying to play with the energy in the video right now so that you don't feel the energy of them, from the beginning. The energy of memory wipe, like if they had an eraser there ready to wipe my mind clean and stuff like that, so that I don't tell you the whole message. But now, since I exposed it by letting them, expose themselves, the energy is there. Now they can't do it. You see, now they're trying to do it. They're trying to do it right now. They're trying to erase the talking points that I want to talk about. How they're terrorists, how they act like they're backwards, so that you gotta go and punish yourself to supposedly make them suffer, make them happy in order for them to be sad. You see what I mean? Like they're opposite backwards and stuff like that. Like they did these enchantments and stuff like that, and they went within, and that they're so backwards that in order for you to hurt them, you gotta hurt yourself. That's one of the talking points that I wanted to talk about. You see right there too, a little inconsistency, agitation right there when I said it. You see, you got to be careful. You got to know what's going on. You got to be self-aware about the enemy, and always use your senses so that you know when you're being messed with, when they're there watching you. Or sometimes they come dressed as nothingness, like or a sensation uh, that you can't perceive. They literally say that I'm gonna go over there as a sensation, with a sensation, or as a sensation, or with put on a sensation. You see the ways I said it, that you can't perceive, or stuff like that, or I'm gonna go over there like a thief in the night and do this and that. You see what I mean? And they literally say it, and the energy manifests, and they go and do it the way they said. You see what I mean? Spoken curses, spoken spells. I was gonna say spoken spells first, and then I said the other one because they were ready for me to say spoken spells. You see what I mean? So I'm ready for all of these already. I do it automatically. It's done. Sometimes I chop and screw my own way of saying things because they're there waiting for me to say it a certain type of way, and I say it another way. You see what I mean? It fucks it all up for them because they were ready. And then when I say it another way, it's like I'm doing a crossover. I cross them up. You see what I mean? And then when I say it in other ways and I bring it back and I connect it back to the way, you know what I'm saying? Like just now, it's like me going for the slam dunk, and they completely, what I'm saying? They're completely destroyed. You see the other words that I could have used and I didn't use? I went with destroyed. Freemasons are terrorists. They have a lot of influence in this country within the government structure, politics, presidents, judges, lawyers, police, even street gangs, drug cartels, what you call it? Oh, I feel it right there. They're doing one of those running mans to see if they could gain energy, or see if they could use the energy. Like if my energy is there and they could just run. I heard that earlier. Someone was saying that how they sometimes go to see if they could run, if there's energy there, so they could run and feel like they're doing something with the energy. Like if they could do something with it. You see what I mean? Like if they go like this to see if there's energy there, so that they could assimilate running. And then like if they're running to me, and like if they, what I'm saying, like if by running to me using that energy, they could do stuff. You know what I mean? Do other things. The details, I'm not telling you the details right now because I'm focused on the main talking points, but they're there already. You know exactly what I'm talking about now. So by doing that, you see, right now they're trying to confuse you. Right now they're trying to confuse whoever's watching the video. Right now I'm exposing exactly what they're doing right now. You see what I mean? Try to confuse me and you. They deal, they're Satanists, devil worshippers. So they deal with confusion, perversion, twisting. So sometimes They like, because they like to be, let's say, here but within. So they be there, here, there, but within, on the other side, or from wherever they at, they focus on me. They like I said, they come and they be here without being here, but they're there on the other side, within, from wherever they at. You see what I mean? It makes perfect sense what I'm telling you. So whoever says otherwise, thinks that I'm crazy, conspiracy theorist or whatever, they're the enemy. You gotta be careful, whether they know it or not, whether they're being controlled to say that or whether they're the enemy directly. You gotta be careful with who speaks against me, because I'm the messenger of truth. Believe it or not, whoever says it otherwise, whoever calls me crazy or whatever, you gotta be careful with. They're the enemy. I'm telling you the real truth about the enemy's tactics, how they are, who they are. This is stuff that you never heard of before. I know who I am. I know why I'm being targeted. I know why I'm here. The truth is God. I speak the truth to you because that's God's word. That's God's language, original language. God is the truth. So me telling you the truth about the enemy, I'm doing God's work. You see what I mean? I represent God here in human form. They got people waiting for Jesus to keep them waiting for an idol that never comes. Believe it or not, whether if you believe in Jesus, they fooled you. They created Jesus at the Council of Nicaea back at 325 AD. Constantine went and collected the books, and after he collected the books, he went and put this council together to create the image of Jesus, how Jesus was going to appear in the Bible. And after that, he created like 50 Bibles, and they started to edit the Bibles until now you got what the Bible is. You see what I mean? The King James version, which King James was a Freemasons. He was a Freemason member. Constantine was a Knights Templar member, and Knights Templar are a Freemason rank. So Freemasons have a lot, even influence within the Christianity religions. That's not the only religion they created, by the way. So yeah, so Freemasons are terrorists, and they like to be there and watching people without being there, but being there from wherever they at and messing with people. Yeah, I had another talking point too, but this right here is more than enough for you to get the picture, the overall picture of what Freemasons are really like. They're terrorists. Freemasons have influence from the streets to the government to even some of your family members, whether they're being controlled, like I told you, indirectly, or whether they lied to them, or whether they put them in a trance, momentarily. They have influence in a lot of places. A lot of people don't even know that they're helping Freemasons unwillingly. See what I mean? So anyways, I'm about to go upload this video. If I remember it, if not if, I'll remember the other talking point that I wanted to talk about, and I'll put it in the comment section when I do, okay? So the truth is God. Now you know the truth.